an international match of some substance, Alan. It's quite a clash. Between these two big, highly rated countries.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to this one because we've got some great players to enjoy out there, and they're in good form, having seen them at their clubs.
Number 7
coming up for you, Belgium against Spain.
Number 6, Axel Witsel. Number 11, Yannick Ferreira Carrasco.
And we pause now for the national anthems.
Number 10, Eden Hazard.
Check on the Belgium starting 11. Thibaut Courtois starts in goal. Jan Vertonghen plays with Toby Alderweireld as the centre-backs. Axel Witsel starts with Kevin De Bruyne in central midfield. Eden Hazard starts up top with Romelu Lukaku. Huge plans to develop this stadium at Stamford Bridge to stay on the same site, but it's going to mean Chelsea playing somewhere else for a number of seasons, maybe as many as 4.
That's going to be a heck of a challenge for the players involved, but this stadium already has changed so much over the years. I can remember when there were acres of land behind each goal.
And this is the team news for Spain today.
Enjoy the game.
Well, we know, Alan, how they like to play with plenty of possession, lots of short passes. Expecting exactly the same from them here?
Well, you'd imagine so, wouldn't you? That is their default setting, as it were. And as the opposition, I mean, you've got to stay so organised and you've got to work so hard. It's not a game you look forward to, really.
Trying to switch on the attacking power in this situation. Stop the opposition, gets the ball out of harm's way. Just trying to catch the player in possession. Sergio Busquets. Here's Isco. Diego Costa. Not a turnover in play here with that interception. Mertens. Still got a bit to do, but this is promising. Proper tackle, that. Axel Witsel. Eden Hazard. De Bruyne. Thomas Meunier. De Bruyne. Witsel. Now with Kevin De Bruyne. Lukaku! He's gone! Fantastic start. Really quick off the blocks here. And they've given themselves a terrific boost for what lies ahead. That was a top-class goal.
Well, he could hardly miss that. From the right wing, that was a perfect delivery.
And they got their reward for it. Another angle on it here. So the first goal, it's 1-0.
Goal for the hosts.
Koke.
Number 9, Romelu
Sergio
Lukaku.
Ramos. Here's Carrasco. Here's Kevin De Bruyne. Axel Witsel. Now Dries Mertens. Could be dangerous. Meunier. And that will be a goal kick. Let's have another look at it, Alan. Lukaku's goal.
Well, that ball's flown past the keeper really before he can react, and that's because the lad hit it first time.
Axel Witsel. Axel Witsel. Meunier. Hazard. It's with De Bruyne. Thomas Meunier. Toby Alderweireld. Probing away. Trying to find room for a shot, maybe. Brenner! Difficult skill, good effort.
Yeah, timed it perfectly, as you have to do with those volleys.
It's Isco. Jordi Alba. Sergio Busquets. Koke. Marco Asensio. Thiago. Here's Isco. High quality cross. Jordi Alba delivered it. Still heading for goal.
And he did well to get to the ball first. It's the best I can say.
Free kick only from the referee. Nothing more sinister than that. Here's Company. Hazard. Chance to cross it. You can see what he was trying to do with the cross, but it's a goal kick. Well, here we are again, going back to that effort from De Bruyne.
Well, I'm guessing that he's not going to try that again in a hurry, particularly after his manager gets into him after this match.
It's Isco. Koke. Sergio Busquets. Here's Isco. Jordi Alba. Still a chance in there off the goalkeeper. And the referee asserting his authority here early on, giving that free kick. That's cut out. Sergio Ramos. Sergio Busquets. Jordi Alba. Thiago. Diego Costa. Safety first there. Koke. Sergio Busquets. Takes on the shot. Corner. That's a fine shot, an even better save.
Yeah, because it was sweetly struck, and you do have to pay attention to those.
Well, the goalkeeper wouldn't want to be beaten from there, and he made sure he wasn't spectacularly.
The ball did move in the air a touch, so he had to keep his concentration.
Corner's taken. Cleared away by the defender. He could cross it now. Koke. Isco. And they get it away. And that header takes the ball out of play. Now Nacho. Marco, shots on here. A chance to get level, and they press again.
Well, if they continue playing like this, they will get more chances, will get better chances than that, I think.
Picked off that pass, and now he's got the ball and a chance to create something. Marco Asensio. Now with Busquets. Isco. On to Thiago. And shoots! Got in the way. Eden Hazard. Hazard could get the ball into the box now. I think the opposition looked as though they believed they'd get through them, but they haven't, and now they can get on the ball and play. Jordi Alba. Thiago. Koke. Koke couldn't keep it. Not rushing it here. Moving from one side to the other. Hazard this time goes for the cross. Good defensive clearance there. Marco Asensio. Sergio Busquets. Thiago. Koke. He can cross it now. Nacho Fernandez. Defended well. Threading it through. On his own, Eden Hazard. It's a fine tackle, but it hasn't cleared the danger. That's well blocked. Sergio Ramos is the player. Quick-witted and quick in his movement too to intercept there. Well, maybe the counter-attack is on here. Diego Costa. Threading it through. Well, he spotted the pass and cut it out. It's a good press from the team that have won. Shot on! Safety first there. A chance to break away now on the counter. Thomas Meunier. It's crafting the through pass. Corner given. Corner's taken. Keeper goes for the punch from the corner. Good passing here. Mertens. Now De Bruyne. Lukaku. It's a miss at a significant time. Will that come back to haunt him? They could have been pulling ahead.
Yeah, you see it so often. But they are still in charge of this match.
That's his game, isn't it? Intercepting. Thomas Meunier. Hazard. Oh, he's cut that out well read. Lukaku. Fritzl. Hazard! That'll be a corner. In goes the corner. Really commanding goalkeeper, and that's easy for a player of his ability to catch the corner. Well, suddenly they could be on the counter-attack. Here's Company. Axel Witsel with Mertens. Axel Witsel. Here's a chance to just stretch the opposition with a bit of width. And he can clear it here. Eden Hazard. De Bruyne. Now this is... And shoots! It's in! Fine moment for them. They've got a firmer grip on the game now. They're 2 ahead. Shows if you do the difficult thing in the right areas and it comes off, this is what happens. You get a great goal.
Sometimes you see somebody beat a couple of opponents and then it comes to nothing, but this fella made sure he had an end product to that. Wonderful bit of skill.
Restarting at 2-0.
Goal for the host. Number 7, Kevin De Bruyne.
Poor attempt at a pass, really. Always thoughtful, Thiago, always positive.
Yeah, such a clever player with the ball, Martin.
Well, here comes the support. Delivery is good from Jordi Alba. And they get it away. Cleared away, well away from goal. Heads it out of play and it will be a throw-in. It's with Marco Asensio. Axel Witsel. Jan Vertonghen. Here's Carrasco. Eden Hazard gives it away. Marco Asensio. Isco. Doing well to keep the ball. And the assistant signals for the throw. Never quite as simple as you think to throw the ball to one of your teammates. Highly ranked in those FIFA standings, Belgium. Not quite being able to deliver on the biggest of stages, but what a group of players that they've got at their disposal.
Well, it is incredible, isn't it? I don't think the country would have ever experienced anything like it. You think of Eden Hazard and Lukaku and Kevin De Bruyne. I mean, there's loads of them, and maybe punching below their weight because of that.
He could lay it off to the supporting player. Needs to be quick. Corner given. Koke's corner. Wonderful reflexes to make the save from close range. Oh, that's good defending. De Bruyne. Eden Hazard. Thomas Meunier.
I could tell the keeper was pleased with that, and why wouldn't he be? At the top draw, that save.
Yannick Carrasco. Very much the game of Yannick Carrasco, this. A chance to show his skill at speed. Any danger to the goal has gone with that clearance. Koke. Quick-witted and quick in his movement too to intercept there. Lukaku. Axel Witsel. Played forward, a bit of menace in this attack. They've lost the ball and the counter-attack could be there. Looking to use the full width of the pitch in this attack. He's got his shot off now. Wonderful technique to volley that in.
Well, some players can master that, others struggle, but this lad, well, his technique is perfect.
Look at this again. The most venomous of volleys.
Well, one for the scrapbook this. He won't score many better.
Let's see the replay now. Off we go again, 2-1.
Goal for the visitors.
Now De Bruyne.
Diego
His
Costa.
company, Eden Hazard. Hazard. The splendid sight of Eden Hazard in full cry. Trying a bit too hard, trying to force the pass, and it went straight to an opponent. Axel Witsel. Here's Carrasco. No doubt about that, free kick. Nice bit of player managing by the referee here, not hiding behind brandishing a card.
Yeah, but that player involved will have to be careful from now on. He's in the last chance saloon. He's normally good from these set plays, and his teammates are expecting a good ball in.
Into the box from the wide area. Well, he clears the danger. Blocked off the pass there. I think the wide man's got a chance here. There's space out near the touchline. Koke. Marco Asensio. Short passes, but they're keeping the ball. This could be the leveller. Very sharp. Oh, it's a tremendous goal.
Well, this team just won't lie down, will they? I thought they were down and out, 2 behind, but back on level terms.
I doubt in his career he's ever had a more straightforward chance to score, and his eyes lit up and the net bulged.
Well, I have seen them missed from that kind of range with the goal gaping, but not often, I've got to say.
So it's 2-2 now.
Goal for the visitors. Number 19.
Now De Bruyne.
Diego Costa.
Eden Hazard. Axel Witsel. Hazard. Here's Carrasco. Taking on the defenders. And he's got his block in, and the cross doesn't get into the middle. Room for the cross. Very weak challenge. They've soaked up a lot of danger here, but it hasn't hurt them, and now they're on the ball. And it's a throw for Spain. Koke. Well, this could be dangerous in a wide position. Nacho Fernandez. Thiago. Diego Costa. Sloppy work, really. Hazard. It's with De Bruyne. Still got a bit to do, but this is promising. And now the shot! It's a difficult technique, and he didn't quite catch it.
Yeah, fair play for taking it on. Takes a bit of confidence to do that.
Meunier. Here's Carrasco. Hazard. Now he's looking for support. Corner kick given. In goes the corner. The shot's on! The shot gets blocked.
Chop to it. Chop to it.
It's a shock for Spain. Now Nacho. Koke. It's with Marco Asensio. Hazard. Yannick Carrasco. Good screening, and he's kept the ball. Very much the game of Yannick Carrasco, this. A chance to show his skill at speed. Oh, he's in again, but not this time. Not a second goal. The goalkeeper sorted that.
Yeah, well played the keeper there, because he was second favourite, and he did well to stop that.
Here's Company. Toby Alderweireld. Eden Hazard. Lukaku. Jan Vertonghen. Yannick Carrasco. Now this looks promising. Is Hazard! Here's a chance, goalkeeper exposed. And that will be a corner. The referee has given a corner here. He did see it all the way, Alan, but it's still a good save.
Yeah, because it was sweetly struck, and you do have to pay attention to those.
Goalkeeper rising to the occasion, literally.
He's a long way out, and sometimes they can catch keepers by surprise, but he was on his toes.
Corner swung in. The keeper might be needed again. He didn't hang on to the ball. Good block. He's behind for another corner. Decided that this time they're going to play the short corner. Sergio Ramos clears it here. Here's Company. Axel Witsel. Well, I like the look of this attack. Yannick Carrasco using his physical power to protect the ball. Hazard this time goes for the cross. And he can clear it here. Diego Costa. Sergio Busquets. Thiago. Well, that's over the top of the defender and one to chase. Well, that's good defending. Axel Witsel. Eden Hazard. Defenders unsure. Hazard definitely sure. Not trying to catch this cross. He's punched it away. Hazard. He's aiming for the front post. And it's in, off the bar. And it thumped into the net via the underside of the bar.
Well, it is difficult for any keeper when that happens, because difficult to reach up to it.
Prospect of even more goals. 4-2 is the score.
Goal for the hosts. Number 14.
Now Nacho. So we're halfway through. Well, there's been an interesting match, certainly intriguing, this international friendly. Half-time, Diego Costa's certainly done his bit. He's playing really well.
Well, he might well look at his defenders, because he's got himself a couple of goals, but they let too many in at the other end.
Now with Kevin De Bruyne. Lukaku! He scored! Fantastic start. Really quick off the blocks here. And they've given themselves a terrific... De Bruyne. Now this is an interesting attack. And shoots! It's in! Fine moment for them. They've got a firmer grip on the game now. They're 2 ahead. So here we go for the second half. And here they are on the attack. Trying to find a way through here, probing away. And here's the shot. It got in the way. Here's Isco. Now a chance to get a bit of width into this attack. Jordi Alba. Now with Busquets. The shot's on. Oh, charged down. You can see the deflection there. Corner. Corner played into the middle. Still a chance in there off the goalkeeper. There'll be a throw now after the tackle. Never quite as simple as you think to throw the ball to one of your teammates. Here's Mertens. Meunier. It's Isco. Sergio Busquets. Jordi Alba. Thiago. Isco. Got the opposition backpedaling a little bit. Jordi Alba. Here's Busquets. Jordi Alba. Far too close across to the keeper. Mertens. Here's Mertens. Pass threaded through. Oh, great movement from Mertens. He's in. They stopped him in the nick of time. Koke. Nacho Fernandez. Axel Witsel. Yannick Carrasco. Axel Witsel. Romelu Lukaku. Well, they keep moving the ball here. Mertens. Lukaku. He's gone too early, he's offside. And the winger now takes his leave of the game, having had an impact on the game.
Well, you don't get too many players of this calibre these days who can play on the wing and track back as well. He's got a good work ethic.
Koke. It's with Marco Asensio. Trying to switch on the attacking power in this situation. Brilliant reach by the goalkeeper to make the save.
Wow, I think even his defenders are shocked at that.
And the referee looks to his assistant, who's got the flag up. It's offside. Here's Kevin De Bruyne. Under some pressure, he shielded it well. Good work, really, to read the intention of the pass. It's with Marco Asensio. He wants to play on the shoulder of the last defender. He's just got to get it right. It's all about timing.
Just failed to look across the line.
Sergio Busquets. Koke. Not rushing it here. Moving from one side to the other. There's a combination of skill and will to hold off the opposition. Eden Hazard. Axel Witsel. Now De Bruyne. This player is dominating the match with his possession of the ball.
Well, the opposition really need to sort it out and get somebody closer than they have.
Oh, he spotted the pass and cut it out. Can whip it in now. Dries Mertens in the middle. Good defensive clearance there. And that'll be a throw. That's Piliqueta. Thiago. Koke. Nacho Fernandez. Here's Isco. Sergio Busquets. It's with De Bruyne. Opening them up with a through pass. Goalkeeper can only parry it out. Able to cut that out with some sharp movement. Well, he's got support here. Hazard. And shoots! Good clearance. Throw in here.
For Spain.
Oh, how about this? Listen to the crowd now. He's coming off, having really taken this game by the scruff of the neck.
Oh, he's a real favourite with these fans, an even bigger favourite now after that performance.
Axel Witsel. Now De Bruyne. Chance to put it in the box from here. Dries Mertens in the middle. Defended well. Just lost their way in the final moments of that attack. Sergio Busquets. It's out, it'll be a throw. Vincent Kompany. Hazard. Lukaku. Axel Witsel. Here's Kevin De Bruyne. Here's Mertens. Mertens. Hazard. He can lay it off to the supporting player. That's very good shielding of the ball. Well, the goalkeeper will hope that it stays like that throughout the game. It's Chadley. Mertens. Lukaku. Now, shots on here. Fantastic save. Yet another corner. Put in by De Bruyne. Cleared away by the defender. Mertens has to clear it. We've reached the hour mark. Half an hour to go. Clever pass, Sergio Busquets. Really up-and-coming Marco Asensio, and he's up-and-coming at the opposition. They can be quick on the break now. Hazard. Mertens. That is a high-class header to score here. A brilliant header, and no one knows it more than the scorer himself. He's absolutely thrilled.
Well, I've always been an admirer of good headers, and this was certainly one of those. A thumping effort.
2 for him on the day, and 2 very well-taken goals. Let's see the replay now. Short corner. Can he pick out company? Good defensive clearance there. And this is a good opportunity to put the ball into the penalty area now. Excellent header, millimetres away from scoring, really.
I think he thought he had scored, and maybe the keeper did too.
Really get at the opposition here. That looked dangerous until he made the interception. Quick-witted and quick in his movement too to intercept there. He's just dropped back in, the striker there, to get the ball in midfield. Good screening, and he's kept the ball. Saul. It's a quick break. The shot's on! Up for grabs here. Lukaku. That's a Chadley. He screened the ball well there. Lukaku. Just a mistake, really. He's not even asked too much of the opponent. It's just a mishit pass. It's gone out for a throw.
For Belgium. Coming off
Oh, how about this? Listen to the crowd now. He's coming off, having really taken this game by the scruff of the neck.
Oh, he's a real favourite with these fans, an even bigger favourite now after that performance.
Mertens put into the middle. He worked hard to get the cross in, but it didn't reach any of his teammates arriving in the middle. Using his physical power to protect the ball. Deflected out for a throw. Jan Vertonghen. Romelu Lukaku. Oh, they've gone and won the ball here. This could lead to something. And now the shot! Typical brilliance from David De Gea.
It's the reflexes, the agility.
And it's back for a corner again. In from De Bruyne. Oh, that's good defending. Torgan Hazard looking for an opening with some good controlled build-up. It's Isco. Diego Costa. Just read the intentions of the opposition there to make the interception. Saul. It's Thiago. And here's the shot. Here's a chance, goalkeeper exposed. And it's a throw for Spain. Spain are going to make a substitution here. Sergio Busquets. Thiago. Diego Costa. You can see what he was trying to do with the cross, but it's a goal kick. It's the best part of being a football supporter, those last few minutes when you know your team is going to win.
Yeah, these occasions when you're confident that your team are going to win through, you can sing your songs and just enjoy the whole experience.
Toby Alderweireld. It's Chadley. Fellaini. Hazard. Still got a bit to do, but this is promising. Cross is blocked here. Here's Lucas Vazquez. Thiago. Sergio Busquets. I think the wide man's got a chance here. There's space out near the touchline. Diego Costa. It's with De Bruyne. Fellaini. Hazard. They are a class act as a team, this group of players. Quick and they're slick with their work.
Well, the manager will be enjoying the sight of it, but he'll also be demanding it.
Opening them up with a through pass. And they line up for the corner. Well, he's reached that spectacularly.
I thought that was in, Martin, I've got to say.
Here comes the corner. Oh, just too high.
Yeah, couldn't quite get over the ball, but decent effort.
Jordi Alba. Saul. Here's Lucas Vazquez. That's very good shielding of the ball. Cut out the pass. Jan Vertonghen. Well, they are in the lead and they are on the ball, but in their own half at the moment. Hazard. Toby Alderweireld. Here's Mertens. A sprint forward from Dries Mertens here. Lukaku, back off the bar. Well, they managed to get out of harm's way then, because it looked as though there was going to be some real damage done to them. With Mertens. And the referee spotted that deflection. He's pointed for the corner. Well, at first sight, Alan, I must say it didn't look like a goal. It's good to have the replay because that helps us if it's tighter, but that wasn't one of the tighter issues.
No, I think we all knew it wasn't over, although one or two of the forwards were appealing with arms up, but that replay, that confirms it.
De Bruyne's delivery, really commanding goalkeeper, and that's easy for a player of his ability to catch the corner. Thiago. It's Isco. Sergio Busquets. Here's Saul. Diego Costa. Here's Lucas Vazquez. A lot of defenders between them and the goal, but they've still got the ball. It's with De Bruyne. Romelu Lukaku. Incisive pass from Eden Hazard. Gone short with the corner. Cleared away, well away from goal. It's De Bruyne with Marouane Fellaini. He's got a chance to cross. Saul. Jordi Alba. Nacho Fernandez. Here's Lucas Vazquez. Well, it was easy on the eye, but in the end pretty easy to defend against. Oh, it's a clever pass in behind by De Bruyne. He must have thought he'd scored from that distance. The keeper had other ideas. The corner count rising. Short corner, designed to move the opposition around in the middle. Good punch from the goalkeeper from the cross. Now he can cross it. And shoots! Difficult skill, good effort.
Yeah, timed it perfectly, as you have to do with those volleys.
Did well, stuck out a foot and cut off the pass. Thiago. Sergio Busquets. And it's a good attack, this by Spain. Here's Isco. Saul. And here's the shot. Great work by the goalkeeper. The ball is his and he's made sure he's protected it. Looking all the time to open up the opposition, but defender saw it coming that time. Gives it away here, Thiago. That's very good shielding of the ball, being closed down. Saul. Jordi Alba. Here's Lucas Vazquez. Sergio Busquets. Romelu Lukaku. Good position. They've worked this attack very well into quite a dangerous position now. Hazard. Done well under pressure here. And now the shot! The defenders managed to get in the way there.
For Spain.
And the ball's gone out for a corner.
Number 19, Diego Costa. Coming onto the pitch, number 9, Rodrigo.
And in it goes. That's hit the bar and it's still in play. That is one of the great saves.
Had no right to stop that. Had no right to get a hand on it. What a stop.
Rodrigo.
Well, the fans went mad when the keeper pulled off that stop. Nobody expected him to be able to do it. Incredible.
Show your appreciation
defensive
for
clearance there.
Man of the match, number 11, Yannick Ferreira Carrasco.
Maybe just kicked it a little bit there and pass goes straight to the opposition.